up, YouTube? This is Christian Brindle, and today I'm bringing you another Medicare-centric YouTube video. I hope you enjoy, where I discuss with you 3 things you need to keep in mind when it comes to picking an agent, and these 3 things are really designed to help you understand what goes on in the mind of an agent. So to understand what goes on in the mind of an insurance agent, not just Medicare, but this happens in all areas of life in the insurance industry, is to understand what goes on behind the scenes in the insurance world that your agent is going through each and every day. And you need to understand these things to know what to look for, to know if you're getting the best recommendation or if your agent is making the best recommendation for him or her instead of you. Number 1 that you need to understand that goes on behind the scenes when it comes to an insurance agent and something you need to understand between picking one from another is you need to make sure that you have an agent that doesn't really care about incentives. Let me explain. In the insurance world, folks, agents get paid different amounts of commission 9 times out of 10 if they sell you one product over another. They have different commission schedules for each and every insurance company in a lot of cases. Now, there could be certain circumstances where an agent might make the same commission on every single insurance company on a particular product, but that doesn't mean if they sell you a different type of product particularly, or sell you a different type of product completely, that they won't make more from product B opposed to if they sold you product A. And don't get it twisted. With a lot of insurance brokers, this is something that they keep in their head when they're making recommendations. A good, seasoned, experienced agent that has your best interest in mind won't do this. They'll put their own needs aside and they will take into consideration more than anything else what you need and if the plan is suiting those needs. Let's not get it twisted, folks. You could even have a situation where your particular insurance agent, let's say they work for an agency, and that agency gives them quotas to produce a certain amount of business or to sell a certain amount of policies for one particular company over another, because let's say that agency has close affiliations with one particular insurance company over another, and they put quotas on that agency. The agency then will trickle down these quotas to the brokers and the agents. This kind of stuff happens, and you need to be aware of it. If a broker or an agent is tremendously leaning towards one company, and you can just tell they have a bias about them, you need to be careful about that because they're not so interested in finding you a plan that suits your needs. They're more interested in setting you up with a company that they happen to be biased for. So be careful of that. Reason number 2 is you don't know, unless you've worked with an agent for some time, if an agent carries all of the largest insurance companies in the Medicare industry. This is tremendously important that they do this, because if they don't, you're going to never get the full picture on what your options and what your choices are. Let me explain. If a Medicare agent only carries, let's say, 2 out of 10 available companies in your particular market, then you're only hearing 20% of the options that you have available to them. Let's say, for example, that your agent is not going to take all 10 options and lay them out in front of you and go through each and every one. Of course not, that would be tedious. But they're only going to show you what they have available. So in this scenario, if an agent has 2 out of the 10 companies to work with, well, you're pretty much guaranteeing that you're only going to hear about 20% of the options. And it's not even such that you're only going to hear about 20% of the options. The other 80% of the options are not even going to be in the equation, whether they're a good fit for you or not. And even if they are, let's say they are, there's a good chance that your agent doesn't even know that, because if he's not licensed and appointed with that particular company, chances are he doesn't know as much about their product as he'd like you to think. So it's very, very important to work with an agent that carries all of the available companies, or at least a majority of them. I like to say 80% of the available companies in the market at the least, because you know you're going to be working with somebody that can give you all of the available choices. Number 3, you need to make sure that your agent is in the mindset of being like a good stockbroker. Let me explain. Good insurance agents are like good stockbrokers. A stockbroker, when he's looking for a stock for you, will look through the different stocks, they'll go over charts, they'll look at the stock prices going up and down, they'll look at revenues for a particular company that they're recommending to their clients, because a good stockbroker's intention is to make his clients money. He understands that if his clients win, he wins because he'll get more referrals for customers, people will want to invest more money with him going forward, and that's what he needs in the long term of things. A Medicare insurance agent, or an insurance agent in general, needs to take that same approach. He needs to keep up on you with changes that your plan might go through if you have a Medicare Advantage plan or a Part D prescription drug plan, number one. Number two, if you have a plan that, let's say, the benefits don't change, like a Medicare supplement, like a Plan F, G, N, or any of the other alphabet named plans out there, these types of plans have rate increases that take place every year as you get older. So you want to look at your insurance agent almost like a stockbroker, if you will, because like a stockbroker that looks at stock prices that go up and down, this agent needs to be looking at insurance companies as far as benefits or premium rates going up and down. And he needs to keep you up with what's going on in the marketplace. If he doesn't do that, he's no good. Thanks so much for watching, folks. I really, really hope you take these things into consideration. And if you're not happy with your agent or your broker, and you'd like to work with someone like me, who has a proven track record, we did a statistic, we did a survey about a year ago with my personal clients and customers. And it came back that 98.5% of them were satisfied with the customer service and the care they were receiving from working with me and my organization. My name's Christian Brindle, if you don't know me, and I own a company called Christian Brindle Insurance Services that's located in Utah, and we work with people on your Medicare. We give you year-round customer service. We carry all of the largest companies in the Medicare industry. Medicare is our specialty. I've published 2 books on the topic of Medicare. Here's my first one, Medicare Guidance, Picking the Plan for You. And we are licensed and appointed to work with you if you live in Utah, which is our state, of course, Florida, because I lived there years ago, Idaho, and the great state of Oregon. If you live in one of those 4 states, please don't hesitate to give us a call. I'm going to put our phone number up on the screen. If you're on Medicare and you're just not sure if you have the best available thing for you, if you're turning 65 and you're about to be on Medicare and you're just overwhelmed and don't know which way to go, I'd love to talk with you. I'd love to help you. Please hit that like button if you found this video helpful. Subscribe for future videos that we do weekly. And comment down below on what you'd like to see me talk about going forward. Have a great day.